Hey, how's it going? I am here with SlyFox, and we're going to talk about some gaming stuff. Talking of which, what was that game you were talking about? The witch game?
Noita. Noita, which is, I believe, Finnish for witch, which is the catchphrase, because marketing and what have you, everything has like a catchphrase. It's this or it's that. But I think the development team's catchphrase is like every pixel is simulated. What I mean by that is every pixel has a physics-based calculation placed upon it. So when you burn, blow up, push, move something, it reacts in a realistic way down to like individual like grain of sand or molecule of water. So though it's not the most, it's not the most striking thing. As I said, it's not like a million polygons sort of screen and massive frame rates required. It's just an interesting physics-based environment, it looks like, to be in. And I think initially when you look at it, you're like, well, what's the purpose? What's the point of this? And I think there's an end to the game, but there's lots of stuff squirreled away secretly that you can find, like as tomes of knowledge that then give you persistent like spells even after death, because it's a roguelike. So if you die, you're back to square one. You start your run again, but the levels are procedurally to a point generated. So if you've plotted a route to the exit of that level and you die getting there, you can see the exit, but you get munched on the way. Like, that doesn't necessarily mean that's going to be the same route that you're going to be taking.
It's going to move, it's going to change.
Yeah, that's the idea. So brings repeated playthroughs through different wand combinations, because you can switch the spells out of the wands, combine them. So you say you can hold 4 wands. You've got 3 that are shit, 1's okay, but then you pick up another wand which has got some attributes that you like, but you don't like one of them. You can then edit the wand and switch it. And that, I think, is a lot of the fascination, the combination of wand makeups. When you cast them, some will throw fireballs, others will throw like a death ray or what have you. But then there's modifiers you can put on that are going to change how they operate. But it also makes them potentially dangerous, because
You don't know what they're going to do.
Well, yeah, you fire something, you get into a close range engagement with one of the minions of the underworld, and you clatter in a fireball in at point blank range, and the splash damage off that, you set yourself on fire. There's like there's a barrel next to you that ignites, that explodes, and all of a sudden you're in the world of shit. So yeah, it seems quite interesting. I think it's only PC at the moment. I can't see how it would work bringing it to a console, because it's keyboard and mouse operated, so all your aiming is with the mouse. I think it'd be quite clunky in a console environment. I don't think you could, because obviously with a mouse you can whip your direction around really quickly.
Yeah.
I'd try and do that on an analog stick. I think you'd be fucked pretty quickly. Just trying to wrestle a stick over. So yeah, that looks quite.
And run this pixel thing past me again, because I understand what you're saying, but pixel physics opposed to polygons.
Yeah, so the art style is, I presume, what you would call pixel art. So back in the day of like before we were dealing with polygons, in 8, 16-bit and 32-bit era, you'll be familiar with like your games were a 2D and everything was hand drawn. If you wanted to, when you saw Link running around in Zelda in his 2D format, you could, at a distance, you could see that was his face and you could see eyes. But when you zoomed in, it was all little squares that had been hand painted using whatever tool was used at the time. So the artwork is done in that style, in that it's like a pixel style. And they've been able to apply physics regime to each of those pixels. So the landmass, for example, you blast it with a death ray from your wand, and then the landmass will react at a pixel level. So you'll see pixels flying up you know, scattering around and what have you. If you drop a bomb there and it detonates, it creates a crater. You see all the pixels fly over. So that's what I mean by, in some respects, it's probably not going to win any awards for initially how you perceive it artistically, but when you actually see it in motion, it is quite a thing. The way the lighting engine reacts with that as well, it just looks pretty, even though it's like, I suppose, what we conventionally see in like Ghost Recon and, you know, with trees and the clouds rolling in, we don't nowadays think, oh, that looks stunning. But if you actually look and see how it's been done, it is a very attractive looking game. It works really well.
Very good. And what's this called again?
Noita.
Noita. And that's not out on the PC yet?
It's in early access on Steam.
You played it? Have you
No, not yet.
just seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen a couple of people stream it on YouTube. I'm thinking about maybe acquiring it. I don't think it's a huge amount of money. You know, it's not like a 60 quid and then a mortgage for DLC and whatever. It's you pay your money and you're in, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then any future developments you get, because you've already shown your hand, you know, shown your cash, you then get that. So I'm not sure when the release window is, but it's constantly under development and fine tuning and what have you. So.
That sounds cool.